Well, more than likely, you're spending a lot more time outdoors than you have for a while. That's why it's important to remember that Utah has the unfortunate distinction of having the highest rate of melanoma in the country, a rate more than double the national average. In today's Your Life, Your Health, Sheriff Park explains why.
I had a mole right in the lower, on the lower part of my back.
A mole that almost went unnoticed, were it not for Cindy Dial briefly mentioning it in her annual physical.
She said, I think we're going to just send it in, just to be sure. It's probably nothing, but let's just send it in.
The biopsy came back as malignant melanoma, the deadliest of skin cancers.
I had no symptoms whatsoever.
And why are so many Utahns getting skin cancer?
We think it's probably due to our high elevation.
Not to mention the number of fair-skinned people in the state. But don't be misled.
In Utah, all of us are at a particularly higher risk, even with the darker skin tone. We see Hispanic and Pacific Islander patients, for example, who have melanoma and high-risk cancers.
Intermountain Healthcare surgical oncologist Dr. Tanya Bowles warns every Utahn, young and old, should be aware. Any changes in the appearance of moles or other spots should be seen by a doctor.
A lot of skin cancer is obvious. It looks different on the skin than everything else. But some skin cancers don't look that bad.
Probably this was all from my childhood, like from 10, 15 and under. But see, all this was dead. It came back.
Now an avid gardener, years ago Cindy's passion was skiing. That's where she often had extreme exposure to the sun.
Especially sunburns, either tanning bed use or tanning in the sun. The earlier we start those activities, the higher risk of skin cancer later.
So what can you do? Get in the routine of wearing sunscreen with an SPF of at least 30. Seek the shade. Cover up with long-sleeved clothing, broad-brimmed hats, and UV-blocking sunglasses.
I'm done.
Yeah! For Cindy Dial, surgery and immunotherapy have her on a remarkable course of recovery.
Get checked, get checked. That's been my mantra ever since this all began.
For Your Life, Your Health, Sheriff Park, KSL 5 News.